Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me you're ready.
Hey there, you caught me reading. I read lots. And I've got this book, 1001 Ways to Confidence. So I tend to read one at least every other day. So here's the one I caught today. If we did all the things we are capable of, we would astound ourselves. Thomas Edison said that. So anyway, check that out, 1001 Ways. I'm not starting a book of the month club. Oprah can take care of all of that, or Ellen, or whoever does that. But that's not me. I just wanted to share. Anyway, great to have you here on the show once again, episode 171. Always appreciate you watching here, and a very busy weekend, of course, as there always is here in Lambton County, but because of First Friday, that always adds to it as well. Memorable Moments had their Chili Willy cook-off. Heard that was a great turnout. Cheeky Monkey always having some great music. And I wanted to mention our friends Dressed to Kill, who performed down at Liquid Johnny's. Take a look at some of the footage we were able to find. They had a great turnout. These guys are awesome, rock, blues, and a great bunch of guys too. So if you ever get a chance to find them, check them out for sure. And the way to do that is go to their website, dressedtokill.ca. These guys are covering lots of ground, and we've got some projects that we're going to be working with them and the show as well. So congratulations, guys, on a great turnout, and we're looking forward to seeing you again real soon. Valentine's Day is coming up this weekend. Do you celebrate it or don't? Or, well, I don't know. Don't get me started on that one. Anyway, if you're looking for some options for that special Valentine, head on over to K106FM.com for the K106.3 website. They got a great contest going on there, as well as many other musical contests. You win tickets and prizes and stuff. So check that out and say hello to our friends at K106.3 by going to their website at K106FM.com. All right, well, now we're going to go out to the entertainment scene. It's back to the theater. Our friend John Leverre from Diversion Entertainment joins us. The Spelling Bee is coming back to the Imperial Theatre. A great musical and a great performance coming up. And our friend John going to talk all about it. So now let's go out to the entertainment scene, to the Imperial Theatre, and we'll be back. This week on the entertainment scene, getting back to Imperial Theatre with our friends Diversion Entertainment, and coming up, the Spelling Bee for short, right?
Yeah.
But I'll let you, John Leverre, director and owner of Diversion Entertainment, I'll let you tell the full title and what's happening here, John.
Okay, well, full title, it's a long one. It's the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Right. Say that 5 times fast.
I know. Try finding the way to put it on a poster.
Oh, yeah? Okay, interesting.
It's a great show. It's a Tony nominated, Tony winning show. It's quirky. It was the first show we ever did.
I was going to say, this isn't the first time you've done this one.
Yeah, no, second time, yeah. We did it as the very first show Diversion ever did 5 years ago, and when we decided to bring back, we were hoping to bring back a lot of the original cast.
Sure.
Most had moved on. We do have Joe Bainbridge reprising his role as Barfy, kind of like one of the stars of the show.
Okay.
And it's been great. He's been commuting down from Waterloo, and a lot of our people have been driving
lots of
down.
commitment then.
Yeah, in the weather we've been having.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So we've lost some rehearsals due to snow and things, but yeah.
So what's going to be different from this performance to the first time you did it?
I think the big thing is we didn't know what we were doing when we started.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
that's an
We stand by the show. We had every bump in the road you can as a fledgling company. You know, we lost people. We didn't have a band. We did have a band. People. I didn't know what I was doing. I was I just wanted to do a great show and start something. And we felt like the show was great. A lot of people loved it, and it was kind of the beginning of what became Diversion.
Right.
But we just always wanted to do it again. It was a really good show. It's fun. It's different every night. And the coolest thing about the show, to be honest, is there's 6 main spellers in the cast and the 3 adult characters. But every night you bring 4 audience volunteers into the show.
Oh, okay.
And they become spellers, and so literally every night it's a different show. You get these 4 audience volunteers to come up.
So
they have to try and spell. They have to spell words, so they get brought into the dances.
Oh, okay.
So it changes every night, and it's such a cool concept.
So some improv happening there, obviously.
Exactly.
So everybody's got to be on their toes.
Yeah, John Reed playing. There's a principal role called Douglas Panch. I played it in the original one,
right.
and it was such a cool role, and he's doing such a great job in it. Is because if someone's supposed to spell a word wrong as an audience speller and they get it right, you have to figure out where's the next place you can work them in. And then if they get it wrong, you have to figure out how to move the the
So
band
don't
has
pick
to,
anybody that looks smart.
well, you need some of them to get them right.
Well,
so,
that's right.
But
That's
it's
really interesting.
It is a lot of fun. It was one of my favorite shows we've ever done, and I'm glad we get to do it again.
Diversion Entertainment is really a fitting name for what you've done, because I mean, you go from like Avenue Q to Next to Normal to Spelling Bee to The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
There's lots of it's very eclectic. Different
Yeah, we
tastes.
didn't want to get pigeonholed. Like in the beginning, we wanted to be different, the alternative.
Yeah.
We picked the quirky, weird shows no one's heard of, and then we started to get people thinking, oh, what's the next thing they're gonna do? They're gonna do this weird show full of swear words, or avant-garde stuff. And we were like, let's do Rent. Let's do this beautiful piece of drama.
Yeah.
Let's do a puppet comedy. Just to be like, what. We can do. It doesn't matter what we do. We're gonna, have the heart in it, and that's what matters. And I think that's kind of, it's like a diversion from your everyday life, is what we always thought of it as, right?
And we were talking just before we turned the camera on too, John, that you've really established a lot of relationships with Diversion Entertainment, and like you said, when the play stops, like you're it's a family thing.
Yeah. Like we started out almost like as a joke. Like we talked about the diversion family. Like once you join, you're part of a family, and then it's almost became cult-like at a point, and now. It's just like I've been a part of a lot of theater companies. I've done a lot of shows, and when the show ends, you always stay in touch, and you never really do. And sometimes you make one or two friends out of it. But we've grown from the original 10-person cast of Spelling Bee to we have over 100 people in our dependent group, which is what we call our diversion family, and we hang out every night. We do shows with our friends, and it's become so much more than just.
Well, you've done very, very well, and congratulations on the success of all of that.
Well, thank you very
tell
much.
us when the Spelling Bee is happening at the Imperial Theatre.
Yeah, Spelling Bee will be February 12th, 13th, and 14th. So if you're looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, because either you don't have an idea what to do for your significant other, perfect night, theater, and maybe you're not the biggest fan
single.
of Valentine's Day, and you're single, looking for something to do. The show is about a bunch of quirky people with trying to figure out who they are and find themselves in the struggles of life. So if you're not a traditional Valentine's person and you want to come and laugh and dance with some misfits, that's what we're all about.
Sounds like a lot of fun. John Leverre, thank you so much for being here once again, and we'll look forward to seeing the performance. The Spelling Bee, at least that's a short title for it, coming to the Imperial Theatre. And you want to say one more thing?
Yeah, just one more thing about tickets. It's $15 in advance, $25 at the door, so do yourself a favor, save $10, and let us know you're coming so we can take some of the stress off the heart.
Perfect, there you go. Once again, Diversion Entertainment, come to Imperial Theatre, and we're going to go back to the studio and remind you how you can get tickets for this show coming up. All right, John Leverre from Diversion Entertainment. As always, thanks for joining me here, John. I always enjoy getting together with John. He's a very positive and fun guy to be around, and lots of people in the theater really enjoy and appreciate John. And this is going to be a great performance. The Spelling Bee, as John mentioned, come to the Imperial Theatre this weekend up to Valentine's Day. And if you'd like to find out how you can get tickets, head on over to imperialtheatre.net, or you can call them at the box office at 344-SHOW. Thanks again, John. Have a great performance, and we'll look forward to next time we have you back here on the show. All right, well, now, going out into the community, some local pool players recently performed very, very well. Lots of great players happening at the Holiday Inn, Sarnia Point Edward, for the 20th annual OVNEA 8-Ball Championships. A really big deal, and some local Sarnia players came out on top. And we're going to talk to one of the women's teams who placed first in the silver division here at the OVNEA 8-Ball Championships. And now let's go talk to they're called Mixed Nuts, right? So we're going to go have some fun with this. Let's go out in the community and talk to some awesome pool players. We'll be back. Well, this week out in the community, we're excited to share with you recently the 20th OVNEA 8-Ball Championships here in Sarnia at the Holiday Inn. And one of the winners right here, the winners of the women's silver division, they're called Mixed Nuts. How you doing here, ladies?
Woohoo!
Yeah, you're excited?
Yeah.
That's you guys have all been playing pool for like a long time, 20-ish years, would that be right? And several different
we're not that old.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
We're spring chickens. Okay.
All right, so I'm just saying, you've been playing a while.
Yes.
Right, lots of experience. What would you say is the most challenging, and everybody take this question, what's the most challenging thing about playing the game of pool?
Being the anchor.
Being the anchor, yeah.
Yes.
What about like consistency, focus? How do you stay focused? Well, there's a lot of distractions sometimes.
It takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like the littlest thing can distract you, or you cannot let it distract you.
Right. And what do you guys do to prepare for, like, this is a pretty major tournament. This is Ontario Championships. Linda, what do you do to prepare for something like this?
I usually like to get a couple games in, before a match and for the weeks leading up to the tournament, just to get in the groove and,
Yeah. Do you have special drills that you do yourself? Or?
Yep. I do have, I'll go to rack and roll, and I'll just break. I'll just break and break and break until I sink a ball, or I'll run rail shots and
play yourself.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. There's certain drills you can do, and just to get your eyes in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Kirsten, what about you? Have you got something specific? Is it about the same thing you do? Do you practice a lot?
I try to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out as often. She's the quiet one on the team. And there's another member of the team that's not here. She couldn't make it. Nadine Riley, right?
Yeah.
And what would you say was the toughest part of this whole weekend? Because I noticed broadcasting there and seeing a lot of tournaments, it's a long weekend. It's nothing but pool, or there's long breaks in between, and you're tired. You can be up late. How do you deal with that?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's really hard to stay consistent. That's for sure. Very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys got some money out of this?
Yeah.
Have you spent it yet?
Nope. Yeah.
It's going in the bank? Maybe? Not for you.
No.
What's next for Mixed Nuts? You guys have another tournament you're going to come up to, or just going to kind of wing it?
Wing it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See what's happening? And you got trophies too?
Yeah.
That's exciting. Now,
Man trophies.
Man trophies? Oh. Well, we'll talk to Ellie. See if we can fix that up for next year.
Yeah,
because you guys are going to have to play again next year, because you know that the OVNEA tournament is coming back to Sarnia once again.
Yeah.
February 3rd to the 7th.
Yeah.
We're going to see you guys in there again defending the title.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations to all of you. And
Thank
Kirsten,
you.
Linda, thank you so much for being here. The champions of the Silver Division, Women's Division here at the 20th Annual OVNEA 8-Ball Championships, coming back February 3rd to 7th in 2016. We'll follow these ladies and watch them defend their title. Let's go back to the studio and talk more. All right, April, Kirsten, and Linda, and Nadine, who couldn't be there, thank you so much for giving me the time to be here on the show. Congratulations to these ladies winning first place in the Silver Division for the Ontario VNEA 8-Ball Championships that were just held here. And there's some other notable players from Sarnia that won first place as well. Chris Elliott won the men's singles bronze division. Wet Hughes won the first place in the men's copper team division. And Three Nations took second place in the men's gold team division. So congratulations to all the local players and all the players. There was about close to 1,000 players in all. And I know, talking to Elio DeAndrea, who is the local VNEA chapter here in Sarnia, they announced it will be back once again in 2016 from February 3rd to the 7th. And I was able to be there and live stream everything, all the major matches that were happening down there. And you can see that on the website at tvsn.ca. Congratulations again to everybody who placed. And we're looking forward to next year at the OVNEA 8-Ball Championships, once again coming to Holiday Inn Sarnia. All right, well, this gentleman here, if you always have trouble organizing those passwords, that can be a real pain in the behind for sure. But Mark Russell going to show you how to do it. Let's go to him right now. Here's Apps with Mark Russell.
Thanks, Dave. Your password must have an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, 3 numbers, 2 special characters. No. This week we look at LastPass on Apps with Mark Russell. LastPass is an award-winning password manager that simplifies life online for millions of people around the world. Why use a password manager? Never forget another password. Generate strong passwords that you don't have to remember. Passwords are auto-filled for you as you go to your sites. Securely access your data from every computer or device. You only have to remember one password, your LastPass master password. LastPass will fill your logins for you and sync your passwords everywhere you need them. LastPass will help simplify your online life. You can save and autofill usernames and passwords for all your online accounts. Streamline online shopping with form fill. Store memberships, credit cards, and other sensitive data in secure notes. You can also enable multi-factor authentication in order to lock down your LastPass account. or you can share logins with your friends and family. Use LastPass to sync all of your logins and passwords across all your devices. LastPass never has the key to your encrypted data, so it remains safe. LastPass is free to download and use on any computer. LastPass Premium adds more features like unlimited access and mobile apps. You'll log in with the same LastPass account everywhere. LastPass is available for free on computer web browsers and for a free trial on all your portable devices, with the premium service costing you just $1 a month. This has been Apps with Mark Russell.
All right, thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. That's really helped. That's going to help me out big time. So the passwords, everybody's got to have a password, but shouldn't have the same password on everything like everybody does. Anyway, change them up and check that out. If you want Mark to look into something for you, or you'd like to just contact Mark directly, you can get a hold of him at info@markrussellsarnia.com. And we're looking forward to seeing what Mark's got for us next week. All right, well, put your Google glasses on, or however I say that. It's local entertainment scene time, local events calendar on the show. So take a look at this, and I'll be back. All right, well, there you go, local events calendar, and thanks everybody who participates in that. If you'd like your event listed, send it to me here, the show at davidburrows.ws, and the sooner you get it to me, the sooner we can put it up there for you, right? Okay. Don't forget Hudson's Heart coming up to the Polish Hall on February the 15th. A great local family looking for some support. Going to be some great music all through the day and part of the evening. Tickets only $5 for that. Indiefest, yes, we're still working on it. I know I keep teasing, but should probably have by next week the dates for that. But I will tell you that we're looking in April and May. Okay, that's all I can tell you right now. And then another. Okay, so it's coming. All right, stay with me. Sorry, Marianne, teasing you again. I think that's it. That's all the time I got for you this week. Thanks for joining me. Have a great week and an even better weekend. I'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye-bye for now.